no empathy, have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. Hi everybody here on TikTok. I have two cameras going today. This is my TikTok camera and this is my YouTube camera. Hi there. Hi, your dark prince. Hi, who else is here? Hi, Anna, thanks for coming. Hi, Night Fury. Hello. Thanks everybody for coming. Aw, hi, Grayson. Thanks for being so kind. Who else do we have here? Brace, Michael. Aw, Cherry, hi. Thank you guys for coming in. So I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher, and I'm here to help you guys to become teaching assistants. We're going to be doing some reading of some of these cards here. We're going to learn all about veganism. So by the end of the lesson, you will have all the answers to many of the questions that will be asked to you when you become a new vegan. Because sometimes it can become overwhelming. But don't worry, guys. I got you. I'm here for you. I'm going to help you. So the live stream right now, I'm just going to press a couple of buttons on here. Let me see if this is the right thing here. All right, yes, this is it. Okay, let me just press some buttons. Hold on one second, guys. You guys want to come in and say hi to me? You can. You're going to read a card, and you're going to be a teaching assistant. Let's see who's here. All right, we've got somebody named Isla. Thank you for coming, Isla. Hi, Isla. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. Hi. So, how are you?
Good.
Good. All right. So, would you like to tell me why you decided to come in?
Well, I literally have been watching you for years, and I literally love you.
Oh, well, thank you. That's nice because, you know, sometimes people come in and they're kind of mean. It's nice to know that you're kind. Would you like to read question number 1 in this whole big series of 300 questions?
Yeah.
All right. Can you read this actually from just where you are right now? Does that work?
Yes.
Read this out loud.
Questions about starting. Question 1. I'm trying to be vegan, but everyone keeps asking me a million questions about vitamins and protein and the environment, and I feel overwhelmed. What should I say? Stay calm and simply say, I'm not a diet... Sorry, I can't pronounce that.
A dietitian is somebody who knows more about nutrition than a doctor does. A dietitian.
A dietitian or a doctor.
Or an earth scientist.
I'm just someone who is on a path to learn how to the least harm
to animals. How to do the least harm to animals. All right, yes. So let me just show people over here on YouTube. Hi, guys on YouTube. Thank you for writing Eat Blueberries. Hi, Daniel. Thank you for coming here. Thank you, everybody, for writing your comments that are educational. That's definitely helpful. Thank you also for pressing the like button. Really appreciate that, too. So let's go over what we just heard here on our TikTok channel. Questions about starting. So when you're a new vegan, I'm trying to be vegan, but everyone keeps asking me a million questions about vitamins and protein in the environment, and I feel overwhelmed. What should I say? So here's what you tell people when this happens. You stay calm and you simply say, I'm not a dietitian or a doctor. I'm not an earth scientist. I'm just someone who is on the path to do, who is on a path to learn how to do the least harm to animals. That's it. You just tell them, look, I don't have all the answers here, but I'm going to find out. I'm going to become more and more educated, and I'm not going to hurt animals along the way. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Do you have a quick question you'd like to ask me, or do you want to teach a vegan fact to somebody, something you've learned since you've been watching my channel?
Well, I have really nothing, but I have I love animals, and that's why I'm vegan, and
You are vegan?
Yeah.
Okay, what made you decide to become vegan, and when?
Just that I just love animals so much. Like, I feel so bad for them for being tortured and being killed. Like, it's not something they have to go through. Like, it's like imagining like us getting killed every day. Like, it's not fair.
Right.
I have pets. I have like rescue chickens and stuff, and they have a happy life.
Oh, so you got to know some chickens. They have personalities, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they get attached to people who actually take care of them instead of killing them.
They do what? They're kind to people?
Yeah.
Aw, that's good. I'd like to visit you and see your chickens. You know what? I'm living in Italy here, and there's this one hospital in that's on the outside of the hospital. There's these two chickens that live there. Like every time I go, they're black chickens, and they don't look like they've been bred too much. They're not very like fat. They look healthy and happy, and they're just wandering around. And it's so strange because one time I saw them, I was like, "What? Am I seeing straight? Like two black chickens?" And the top of their what's the thing called on the top of their heads there? That reddish thing. What?
A comb.
A comb. Yeah, it's a comb. Anyway, you know in the factory farms how the comb often looks like light pink and it's hanging down. It doesn't look healthy.
Yeah.
These ones is like boing, it's all bright, and it's amazing. They haven't gotten run over. There's this grassy area near the entrance, and then there's another part where someone built like a little mini house for them, and there's pigeons, and it's so funny. They're totally free. Like they have no cage at all.
Really good, yeah.
Yeah, it makes me so happy. So when we go there for my mother-in-law, she gets a memory test there. I tell my husband, "Oh, are we going to the chicken hospital?" He's yeah.
That's funny.
Anyway, thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate you guys. Keep on double tapping on the screen here. Tap away. What else are you going to do but make this world a better place right today? Look at this little sweetheart. Guys, look. This is a beautiful cow, and cows have a right to live, and we should not be stealing their milk. We shouldn't be stealing their milk or their body parts or their lives, all right? TikTok, you guys tap on this little cow and say, "I'm sorry I ate your mom and dad." Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad just to think about it, guys? All right? Guys, tap on the screen, tap on her little head here. Say, "I'm sorry." You guys too on YouTube, okay? You guys all know that animals want to live. And when you were little, when you were born, you always wanted to play with little animals. You didn't want to hurt them. It's not your fault that your parents put dead animals on a spoon for you. You trusted them. You trusted your parents. They fed you some mashed up carrots. They said, "Here comes the airplane." And then they put the mashed up carrots in your mouth, and you trusted them. And then another time they put, "Thank you, Diana. Thank you so much for coming, Diana." Yay! Everybody tap on the screen. Diana put a bunch of confetti over here on TikTok. Thank you. Diana is also a vegan just like me. So yeah, guys, remember that you can, and a puzzle, a heart puzzle. All the pieces are there. So yes, guys, remember, you never wanted to hurt animals. Thanks for sharing the live. Somebody says that you feel bad. Yeah, you should feel bad if you've been eating animals. But the good news is you can stop. And you can stop today. Okay? Hooray, you can stop today. It's absolutely true. You can stop right now. You can decide to be vegan and not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. Hello. All right, guys. Thank you for coming in. Have a super chat here. I'm going to go and check it in. Thanks for double tapping TikTok. Hi, Brooklyn. Hi, Claren. I see you coming in. Animals are here with us, not for us. That's right. Animals are here with us, not for us. Let's get to the super chat over here. I see a super chat by somebody whose name is Amarajasmin or something like that. It's very hard to read. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat in UK money, so that's pounds. And you write, hello, Miss Katie. And it's starting out great. They already spelled my name right, Kadie. And they say, this person writes, they say I need dead animals, but that is not true. Mussels grow just fine on beans and tofu. That's right. Be vegan, not violent. Good job. Thank you so much for writing this. Guys, we have a wonderful person over here on YouTube who is, this is exactly the kind of comment I like. Educational, positive. I'm going to press the heart button and I'm going to press the like. And you already have 11 likes. So now you have 12. Thank you very much. Amara, I wish I knew your name. I don't know where the name, like your first name begins and where it ends. But, oh, you got 19 likes. Guys, keep on tapping. Thank you for being so kind to the people who are kind. All right, let's go to the next person here. This is the next person up to read a card. Please, guys, can you please have names and not just a bunch of symbols? Like, I don't know what to call you. Hi.
My name is Lilo.
Okay, I want you to change that right after this, okay? Write your name, okay? We're grown-ups here.
Okay.
To be able to communicate with each other. I don't want to call you whatever, okay? Question 2, please read the card.
But I like meat though, like.
Okay, so because you like meat, you can't read. The rule is that you have to read the card first. And after that, you're not going to tell me that you like meat because everybody likes meat. Everybody likes the taste of things that are salty and that are decorated with delicious vegan foods like onions and spices, okay? You're going to come in here and you're going to tell us how you like beans, blueberries, okay? There's a lot of kinder things that you could have written here rather than that, okay? So don't do that again. All right, so let's get the next person to come in. Charlie is here. See if Charlie knows how to read. Remember, guys, you have to be over 18 and you have to know how to read. Hi, Charlie.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Where are you in the world?
I'm in England.
All right, we got so many. Always I have the UK people. It's incredible. It's fascinating. And you know what happens when I go to Heathrow Airport?
What?
I can't. I can't go there. I can barely walk. Everybody recognizes me. It's so terrifying. They just follow me around and it's like, oh God, I'm just a normal grandmother. Like, just leave me alone. You have to buy a wig if I ever go there again. It's absolutely terrifying. Okay, so question 2, please read.
Questions about starting. Question 2. My parents are worried about my health. What should I say to them to make them feel better? Tell them that science shows us that being vegan is healthy for everyone and that all information is out there on the internet and that you're determined to stay healthy without hurting the animals.
That's very good reading. Thank you very much. What do you see on the screen in terms of animals? What do you see there?
A sheep, a chicken, I see some broccoli. That's not an animal, but
yeah,
I see
and some eggs.
some baby
All right.
chicks.
So do lambs have a right to live or should they end up on the table at Easter?
They have a right to live.
That's right. Thank you. Sound like you're a good man. What about chickens? Do they have a right to live?
They have a right to live.
Very good. And should we be stealing eggs from mothers?
No, we shouldn't. But I have got a question.
Yeah.
So, if the eggs are unfertile, is it okay to eat them then?
No, it's still not because it comes from a cycle of violence. And if ever even those backyard farms that you hear about, there's chickens running around, in your mind you think, how bad can it be? But where are their brothers? See, when you have hens running around, all of their brothers have been murdered at a young age. And so every time you contribute to this cycle of violence, that's what happens. Also, we need to just get out of this idea that animals are commodities. They're not vending machines. They're not ours to buy or sell or steal from. If you have chickens on your property, then you are able, what you can do is you can leave the eggs for them. Let them decide what to do with them.
Yeah. That sounds good, yeah.
Thank you very much for being a good man. I do appreciate you very much. Guys, we are up to 15,000 likes over here on TikTok. Double tap. And those of you who just followed me, I'm going to read your names out loud. Thank you very much. We have so far 3,600 people who have come by here. Let me see who is writing here. Goody, you say you love me. Thank you. Gray, thank you for the super chat. I mean, sir, for the following me over here. Hold on, I got a super. Do I have this super chat? Did I already read that? Okay, I have a super chat over on my YouTube. Just 1 second, please, because I want to make sure that I pay attention over here to TikTok. So Oliver just subscribed. Mikey subscribed. Carly, thank you. Thank you to Benjamin for following me over here. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Karen. And thank you to the person whose name is Meowish or something like that for being here. Sophia, I see you. Rami just joined, everyone. Let's teach everybody to keep double tapping on the live stream to share the love. Remember that you hurt animals in the past, but you can undo that. You can't really undo the harm. But going forward, you can make sure that you do not kill the babies of those you already ate. All right, they have babies. They're alive now. We're not going to eat them. No rodeo hats on my head either. Don't put rodeo hats on my head. That's something I dread. Put a chicken on my shoulder instead, or dancing fruit on my desk. Over here on my YouTube channel, let's see what we have here. Okay, Yol says, you say they have to be over 18, but these people are clearly not. Okay, well, they know the rule. People know the rule, and I'm not the police here. I don't have the ability to check their IDs. And why does it bother you? Let's read else you say. You say you can't pause chat, but you can when it's a super chat. Stop manipulating. I can pause this for a super chat because it is a colorful thing, and it's much easier to grab, and then it stops on its own. Right? If you don't want to be here, you clearly don't seem to like me. What are you here for? Why did you just pay £4.99 to be here? We know why. You want to be vegan. And that's good. I'm proud of you for that. All right, you should stick around. Your next super chat should be something positive. Write something such as that you are a good person. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but just write something like eat beans, eat lentils, okay? Or write down any fruits, any vegetables, any grains, or anything at all that you eat that's vegan. And tell everyone that. That's what you can do. Okay, you can also say that plants have protein. You can also type another super chat that says, be vegan, not violent. There's a lot you can do to make this world a better place. You don't have to be cruel, but if you don't want to be here, you know what to do. You got a finger. You decide. All right, guys, Marion, I don't want a rodeo hat on my head, please. And I really don't. I don't want that because I don't support the rodeo industry. We have somebody here named Hannah who has, it looks like a religious symbol, looks like a cross, or it could be T for tofu.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to my live stream. I am fine. Where are you in the world?
I'm in Scotland right now, but I just moved from England, so that's why my accent's a bit like, you know.
Okay, cool. All right, here is your card. Please tell everybody to double tap on the screen. And tell
Guys,
them.
make sure you double tap on the screen. She deserves it.
Well, this is for you. You are a teaching assistant. We're going to see how high you get. We're at 19.6.
Wait, so can I read the card and then afterwards can I ask you a question afterwards?
That's how it works, yes. You read.
Okay, thank you so much.
First you educate everybody. Let's see how high you get the number up between now and the time you leave. Let's see if you do a good job. All right? Okay. Everybody's going to keep tapping because we have a nice audience here. They're going to double tap as long as you're kind and polite. Keep going, guys. Let's encourage her. Look, we're already at 20.5 thousand likes. Here you go.
Okay, question 3. My parents want more information about the vegan path I'm on. Where should we go together to learn? Is it PETA or PETA?
PETA, PETAkids.org.
Okay, PETAkids.org. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals is a great site, especially for kids and their parents. You can learn about animals, recipes, and even order free stickers. Check them out.
That's right. You did a great job reading that. Let me just show you a quick other card that I have, which is also about that. So when you go there, this is sort of one of the little logos that they have, PETAkids.org. You see it's written here. Let me just show you guys over here on YouTube. If you have children, you can go here and you can show them. They have different stories about children that are vegan. They have recipes for kids, ideas for school lunches for moms and dads. It's a really great site. It's very colorful. It's not scary. It's just positive, and it tells people, it tells kids the truth about what happens.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you very much for reading that. All right, you have a quick question? You may ask
Well,
me.
I have 2 questions, if that's all right, but I'll try and make them as quick as possible. So the first question is, I get like eating plants and stuff is way better than eating animals, but in the process of getting those plants, my first question is, obviously animals like insects and bugs that live in those sort of things are going to die from things sort of like as fertilizers and whatnot. So is that okay to risk an animal's life just so that we don't eat like other animals?
Okay, I guess you're talking about like, I'm not really sure what you mean exactly, but it has been proven by scientists around the world repeatedly with multiple studies that by eating vegan foods, you will save the planet. You will also reduce vastly the amount of animals who are suffering. And if you actually care about the planet, saving the planet and saving as many animals as you can, you should be vegan.
Right. My second question, also this one, it will be a longer one, but it's short if that makes sense. So, I know you've only recently sort of became vegan in the last like 10 years or so, but before I know you were pescatarian, and then I know
No,
you
I
were
wasn't.
like,
I was never pescatarian. I was
oh, my
I
bad,
was
my bad.
vegetarian. I ate
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant, sorry.
I ate no animals, but I was still eating cheese and eggs at the time, which I deeply
Yeah, sorry,
regret.
that's what I meant,
It
yeah.
was a mistake. I should never
But
have done that.
with the time before you became vegetarian, I know, because I did watch the Ben of the Week video, to be fair. I know you done horse riding, I know you used to eat meat, and so I'm
So just a second, let me talk to you about the horseback riding, just to be clear, because there's people listening. I was 9 years old, and I went to visit my grandparents in Germany, and this is something that they offered to me, yeah, as a child. And like every little girl, I said, okay, let's go. But let's be clear, when I was riding the horse, I already intuitively felt like something was wrong. This horse was attached to a long rope, had to go in circles, and I had a bad feeling. I liked the horse, I wanted to be with the horse, but at the same time, I felt something was wrong. Okay.
Yeah. So what delayed you? Because I know you were vegetarian before you came vegan, but you spent, if not like majority of your life eating meat. So what like kind of makes you feel like you should influence other people on eating meat and stuff when you
Because when
already,
you know
like,
better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. When you wake the fuck up, it's your job immediately to course correct. When you're going the wrong way, and you realize it, like you right now, you know you can be vegan. You should start immediately. You should not wait a day, a week, a month. You will regret it. Because once you become vegan and somebody asks you the same question, and somebody says to you, you know what, I saw the video of you with Miss Katie. It was on March, what is the date today? March 11th. She told you should be vegan. She told you it's best for the animals, best for the planet. And you said, oh no, I feel like just waiting a little bit longer. You're going to feel like a complete idiot. So I suggest that rather than trying to pick holes into other people's stories, that you immediately become vegan. You can do it. It is best for everyone. When you become vegan, everybody wins and nobody loses. Thank you. Thank you very much for the super chats, guys. I have another one. This was called by somebody called The Suspicious Peng. I would like to ask you the question, where hundreds of thousands of animals die because of deforestation to build farms that you eat. Well, this is absolutely false. If you care about the animals, if you're talking about the accidental deaths of animals when we are cultivating the crops, it has been proven by scientists everywhere that to be vegan is the best solution. Right now, all the animals that you eat, like the cows, for example, they use exponentially more calories, exponentially more plants. They are being fed plants into them, but they still have to grow, so they burn calories. They still have to breathe. Their heart has to beat. This burns calories. They walk around. This burns calories. Their body is busy digesting, making pee, making poo. This burns calories. And by the time they get to slaughter weight, so many calories went into them that are lost because of the second law of thermodynamics. Therefore, do not filter any foods through animals first. Leave animals out of the equation and eat the foods directly. Right now, what we're doing, it's terrible, burning down the rainforest and cutting down all of these trees, annihilating all the animals there to put down some seeds, to grow crops like soy and corn, to feed not humans, but to feed the animals. We would save 75% of the land on this planet if we did not breed animals. 92 billion animals are alive out there in factory farms, hidden far away from us, where we can't see them suffering. It is your responsibility immediately to be vegan. Start now. Let's go over here now, over to TikTok again. Thank you guys for being here. Remember that it's always a new day. Every day's a new day. Hey there. Every day's a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me. That's right. Thank you for being here, everybody. Let's look at these two cards, which address the previous person's comment. Eating animals doesn't save plants, it uses more of them. Who wants to read this card over on TikTok? Somebody named Char or Shar.
Hello.
Welcome to my live stream. Are you ready to read a card?
Yep.
Do you know how to read well?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So can you read the title first?
Eating animals doesn't save plants, it uses more of them.
All right. So I'm just going to put it behind because it's a little bit of a smaller font, okay? Don't worry, I'm still here. It's going to flip the screen over for you. Put this here. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right. So look at the top.
Sorry.
Look at the top first. Just tell everybody how many likes there are.
32.7K.
Tell them to encourage you.
Guys, you gotta give me likes.
Well, they don't have to, but you say, guys, encourage me. I want to be a good teaching assistant here, and I would like to show Miss Katie that I can do it.
Can you guys show Miss Katie that I can do it?
Yeah. All right, go for it. Start to read.
Right now, the overwhelming majority of plants grown on Earth are fed to animals, not humans. Cows, pigs, chickens, and fish farms all consume far more plants than humans ever could. Then, return only a fraction of calories as flesh, milk, or eggs. This is one of the most inefficient systems humans have ever invented. If everyone went vegan, far fewer plants would be grown. Overall, not more. Vast areas of land would be rewilded, not stripped. Water use would plummet because animals agriculture uses a lot of water. Billions of animals would stop being forcibly bred into existence, which is the actual driver of mass crop production.
All right. Can you say any of that in your own words right now, what you just read?
That land is more used for animals, and that if everyone went vegan, we would have a lot more crops to feed to humans instead of animal production.
Yeah, exactly. There we are. You did a good job. Thank you very much. Let me just take a second to show this over here on my YouTube channel. So right now, the overwhelming majority of plants grown on Earth are fed to, do you remember?
Animals.
That's right. They're fed to animals. They're not even fed to humans. So cows, pigs, chickens, and fish farms all consume far more plants than humans ever could. But then they return only a fraction of calories as flesh, milk, or eggs. So this goes to what the previous person was talking about when somebody asked me about that. Right? Guys, I want you to take a screenshot of this because it's going to really help you a lot when you become vegan and you want to teach some facts to people, okay? So YouTube, I'm going to count 3, 2, 1. You take a screenshot and then I'll show it to you guys on TikTok, okay? 3, 2, 1. Take a screenshot, everybody. Good work. All right, now it's TikTok's turn. Take a screenshot, everybody. It's going to really help you a lot. Read it over several times and memorize these facts. 3, 2, 1. Take a screenshot. Good work, guys. All right. Do you have anything you want to say to help the world to become a better place?
Yeah, I've been vegan for just over a year now, and before that I was a vegetarian.
Awesome.
And I just wanted to say that I think people don't realize how easy it is to be vegan, and I really like what you're doing, going live every day and everything.
Oh, thank you. Tell somebody why you think it's easy to be vegan.
I think compared to 10 years ago when you started being vegan, there's a lot more options in just regular food. Like there's plant-based meat, there's plant-based milk, there's plant-based butter. And like everyone always thinks you have to strictly eat tofu, but
Right.
you really don't have to.
Right. I don't eat it that often, actually. I sort of talk about tofu and I say, tofu, I love you, I have a song and everything. But I mean, I eat a lot of different things. I eat a wide variety of different things. Today for lunch, I'm so lazy. I'm such a lazy cook. Like I really just don't, I just want to make the food quickly. So I use my blender a lot. So today what I did is I took a couple of onions, I just kind of pulled off the peel and I threw them in the blender, blend them. And then I put them in some boiling water. And then I threw in an entire can of condensed tomatoes, like tomato paste. We have big cans of it and we ordered
Yeah.
Put the whole thing in there. Threw the spaghetti directly in there. Put a bunch of, what did I put in there? I put actually, believe it or not, I put a bit of Indian spice, basil, oregano, salt, pepper, and I put a bunch of mushrooms in there. I just stir that thing up. Oh, I threw an entire bag of frozen broccoli. And I just let that go. And then we just ate the whole thing. My husband, my mother-in-law, and I. And it was absolutely delicious, filling. It was kind of soupy, but with spaghetti in it. So we sort of used a fork and a spoon, depending on whether you were, which part you want to eat. And it was, I'm just trying to think. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I had there. I had leftover lentils. So I threw them in, and I had some leftover beans.
Oh.
I always have beans in my fridge that are already cooked, lentils in my fridge that are already cooked. So it's just so easy to make meals. I just take a bit of that, throw that in, and just, and the blender is awesome. Because let's say I have something and I just don't want to cook it for too long. I don't want to wait. Or I don't want to cut all the carrots and peel them.
Yeah.
I wash the carrots, I sort of scrape them off a bit, throw them in the blender, and then I put that in the pot. So I have so many different vegetables in the pot. But I don't really spend a lot of time cutting,
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, I should make a lazy ass cookbook. Cookbook for lazy people. Yeah, I'm sure they probably already exist. But thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate hearing from you. You did a great job. Thank you. Thank you, Precious. You're so sweet. Guys, all right, let's read this super chat here. How can you tell me to leave the animals out of the discussion when you're citing the deaths of them from slaughter? When you're citing the deaths of them from slaughter, isn't that contrary to your argument? I don't know what you're talking about. We can talk about the animals. I'm just telling you not to eat them. Don't wear them. Don't steal from them. Don't take their milk. Don't take their virginity away. Don't kill their babies. This is what I'm telling you. Don't drink cow's milk. The dairy industry rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Drink soy milk, it's dead. Let the mothers stay with their babies. Let the babies stay with their mothers. Take a screenshot, guys. You're going to want this to teach your families as soon as you become vegan, which is going to be soon. Now I'm going to count down from 3. Take a screenshot. 3, 2, 1. Click. Good job. Over here on TikTok, your turn to take a screenshot, all right? Collect all of these cards. Think of them as it's sort of like a game, Do you have every single one in your phone right now? Make an album in your phone. Call it That Vegan Teacher's Live or That Vegan Teacher's Cards or something or My Vegan Cards, okay? There it is, the dairy industry, guys. Take a screenshot of this. 3, 2, 1. Good job, TikTok. Way to go. You guys are on your way. So proud of everybody here. All right, who else do we have? I'm sorry if there was another super chat that I missed, but it seems to have gone. All right, so I'm just going to quickly see here. I'm going to try and see if I can read some comments here. So Milan writes, plants feel pain dumb. I don't know what you mean. All right, plants do not feel pain, so just write that. Don't need to write the word dumb after, okay? To Kenzie, who writes, I'll never be vegan. Kenzie, you will be vegan. Every single vegan said the same thing. Oh my God, I could never be vegan. Including me. I said it to myself. Oh my God, how can somebody be vegan? How can you be vegan? How can you not drink milk? How can you not eat cheese? How can you not eat scrambled eggs? That's what I said. And look at me here. Vegan as fuck. Extreme vegan. Just like you're going to be. In fact, it's not even that extreme. It's just normal, guys. I'm just a normal person. When you find out what happens, it is your duty to be vegan. It is your absolute moral duty, and it feels great to be vegan, guys. It really does. It feels great. Let's dance. Come on. Let's go. Come on. It feels great. Come on out, everybody. It's time to come out as a vegan. That's right. You heard it here first. It is time to stop being morally inconsistent. It is time to stop living your life against your own moral code. It's time to stop being only nice to cats and dogs, but to be nice to everyone who decides. It feels great to be vegan, to be kind and live our lives with empathy. It feels great. Stop so much animal cruelty. It feels great to be vegan because saving animals makes us happy. Where do we get our protein? Plants. Do plants feel pain? No, they don't have a brain or a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. But what about the accidental deaths during crop harvesting? Well, that will be reduced if you become vegan because you will be filtering the plants and the animals first, which is highly inefficient. It feels great. Put those in your shopping cart. Peace begins on your plate, so open up your heart. Vegans stay away from the boring part of the grocery store. Vegans stay away from the cemetery part of the grocery store. Vegans don't steal their eggs, their milk, their freedom, or their lives. And what's more, it feels great to be vegan, to be kind and live our lives with empathy. It feels great to be vegan and live our lives with moral decency. It feels great to be vegan and try to stop so much animal cruelty. It feels great to be vegan because saving animals makes us happy. It takes 100 clicks until you become vegan. You have to get the message in your head, and you have to get the message in your heart. Thankfully, you're all at the right place to start. There's just one thing missing. You need to educate yourself more. So look into it. Check out all the documentaries the meat, dairy, and egg industries don't want you to see. There you go. Thank you for coming, everybody. I am Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. If you're just joining us, I hope you danced a little bit. You know, it's important in the middle of our day when we're sitting at our computers for a long time to just get up and do some exercise. It can be anything. It could be a bunch of push-ups. Sometimes I just do those at my desk. If I'm watching something, I could just do this. You just stand up. You just put your hands on your desk like this, and you just watch a video or read a text while you're doing some sort of mini push-ups. They're not hard because, you know, you're not going all the way down. Sometimes you could just do like planks here, just hold it like that. It's important that we move, guys. Just got to move a lot. All right. The whole point, for me anyway, it's not to be a bodybuilder, but it's just to have some kind of strength. so that if there's an emergency, you can help to save someone's life. Let's say could be a child, could be a burning building, could be something where you have to like run and help to lift somebody or drag them off to safety. You don't know, right? So you have to be ready. That's why it's also important that you move quickly. Like, have you ever seen kids? This is how I live my life. I look at my grandchildren. Let's say my granddaughter wants to go somewhere. If you just like going somewhere, she's gonna be like running. She's just like, oh, I'm gonna go get this thing. I'm gonna run. That's what kids do. That is the best thing we can do. Use the children as an example. Another thing that kids do, you know how there's a curb on the side of the road? I don't know what country you're in, but it's like a mini sidewalk, this big. You see kids, they're always like walking on it, trying to balance. Do it. I'm 61 and I'll still do that because it helps to keep you young, helps you with your balance. We're all getting older. All of us. Every single one of us is actually dying right now. From the moment you're born, when you think about it, you're on your way out. So you might as well try to stay healthy so that you can take care of yourself as well as possible. Nobody knows when they're going to die. All of us, any of us could get cancer, have some terrible thing happen to us. But in the meantime, it's our responsibility to take care of ourselves as much as we can. All right, let's look at the super chat here. Love what you do. Keep it up. Oh, thank you so much to the person from Australia who paid $7.99. Thank you to JX. Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. Aw, I see that. Very sweet. Thank you so much for being so kind. All right, so we're going to continue our reading. We read card number 1 in this series, and now we're going to read card number 2. This is about eating animals. It doesn't save plants. It uses more of them, okay? Make sure you guys take a screenshot of all of the cards that I show you. So when you become vegan, you'll know exactly what to tell people. All right, we have the next person in here. Remember, you must be over 18 to come in. Okay, hi.
Diva.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I have to let you go because you're surrounded by a bunch of other people. Maybe you were the sweetest person ever, but you have to be alone, okay? I'm really sorry, but we're trying to teach a class, and if there's too much noise, people can't hear you. Sorry about that. You can come back, though, if you find yourself in a room somewhere that's more quiet. Hi, Elmo.
Hello.
Hi, Elmo. Are you over 18?
Yeah, of course I am.
Oh, right. Great. Okay, one
I'm
sec.
sick, okay? I'm
Okay.
sick.
You're sick. It's not okay, but hold on a second, all right? I just have to read this super chat. 1 second. So this person, somebody named Health. Not sure where you're from. Elmo. Okay, you're gone. All right. Elmo just left. Okay, it was a bit noisy. Okay, wrote, there was a shooting in my school. 70 people were killed. How much years should he be in prison? When was that? Just today? Did I miss something? Was that today or when? How many years should he be in prison to the person who killed 17 people? The person should not be in prison. The person should be removed from the planet. I believe in the death penalty. That's what I believe in. I believe that for people who are so deranged, who would do something like that, that they should never have the ability to ever have any joy. But when you go to prison, there's lots of moments of joy. There's times where you're lying there. Maybe you have a friend in the prison, and you're talking with them, you're laughing, you might have some delicious food someday. I think people who commit these kind of crimes should have zero joy, ever. I don't think they should be allowed to watch TV. I don't think they should ever be able to communicate with anybody. I think somebody who does something so heinous as to kill 17 people in a school, I don't think they should have the ability to have any more joy. That's what I think. In this kind of case, I'm imagining that they know for sure it's the person, and there's no mix up, it could have been someone else. In cases that are super clear. That's my feeling about it. I'm just being honest with you. You might not like that. Some of you might think that's harsh, but I feel the same way for anybody who hurts the innocent, and whether it's innocent children or innocent animals. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, thanks a lot for the super chat. It's a good question. I'm gonna have to check the news. I don't know if this is something recent, guys, or something that happened a long time ago, but let me see what else you guys, guys, it's going too fast. I can't read. Somebody says just stop. I don't know who you're talking to. I'm not sure who you're talking about, but if you want me to stop, then you know what to do. You just leave, okay? You don't have to be here. This is for smart people, and this is for kind people. That's what the live stream's for. It's not for you if you're not smart or kind. You have to have an open mind and an open heart. That's it. It's really not that hard, though. All right. Oh, here comes another super chat. Guys, on TikTok, we're up to 43.2 thousand likes. Thank you very much for writing and for being here. Hey, Elmo, thanks for the heart. Yeah, you left, but it was a bit noisy there, so I get it. I'm not mad or anything. Thanks, Elmo. Thank you. Okay, Jack Wilson, third one. Hi, Elmo. Thank you. You're so sweet. Big heart for you. Okay. Okay, Jack Wilson put Australian money here, 5. I guess you guys have, it's called dollars in Australia. Wrote, the smell of fresh cut grass is the grass screaming. No, it's not. Don't be ridiculous. If that's the case, you better not walk on grass ever again, if that's what you think. See, I happen to know that grass doesn't feel pain. If you think grass feels pain, then don't ever walk on it again. Don't ever eat an apple. And also don't eat animals, because animals eat plants. So you might as well just go in a corner somewhere and don't do anything, right? This is absolutely ridiculous stuff that you're writing here. Jack Wilson, next time before you write something so silly, just check it over with ChatGPT first, okay? Just say, I'm about to say this on That Vegan Teacher's live stream right now. Do I sound smart or do I sound like a moron? Okay, ask ChatGPT. Just say, I just need a yes/no answer. Okay, that's what you do next time. All right, stop repeating the most ridiculous things that other people say. Come on, guys. All right, next up, we have somebody named StarKit. This is a from CZK. Where's CZK from? Is that Czechoslovakia? I don't know where that is. Hold on, guys. I'm just so curious. When somebody puts a super chat from CZK, I'm going to say CZK. What is it? Let me see. CZK is the international currency of the Czech koruna. Czech. The Czech Republic. I thought you guys use euros. I'm so confused. Okay, hi. I have hypermobility, and because of having hypermobility, I got water in my knee, and my doctors want to pop my knee. Could you wish me good luck? Yes, good luck with that. I wish you all the best of luck, and I also hope that you will be vegan from now on. Okay? You can do that. I don't know if you are yet, but you should be vegan. If you understand how it feels right now that you have to have some sort of an operation on your knee, surely you're a bit worried. The animals are also worried when they're put in factory farms and they have nobody to give them a hug, a virtual hug. Here's a hug for you. Virtual hug for you. I hope you feel better. I hope it works out. All right? Let me know how it goes afterwards. Come back and put another super chat maybe tomorrow and tell me if it worked out, okay? Thank you. All right, guys, we have somebody named Piet Jan coming in.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for coming in. Where are you in the world? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to let you go because you're making all kinds of noise and I don't know what you're doing, but you have to be in a quiet place, okay? Can't just come in and just make this random noise. You're in a classroom. Your job is to come in and teach. If you're not prepared to be somebody who can read a card, then just don't come in right now, okay? You can just sit back and just watch or listen. You guys can put your headphones on, by the way, and you can clean your room. By the time the live stream's finished, your whole room could be clean. Seriously. Bring your phone somewhere and do something around the house, all right? Or put your headphones on and go for a walk while you listen to this. Think of it like a podcast. Yeah, that's what I do. When I'm not doing live streams, I'm listening to them. Amazing vegan live streams or sometimes political discussions. I'm very interested in philosophy and all kinds of stuff. All right, let's read this card here with the next person to come in. Somebody named Seb.
I've got amazing news.
Hi, Seb. Where are you in the world?
I'm in the Netherlands, in fact, but I've got amazing news because we had a conversation the other day and that made me turn vegan, actually. And I'm actually very happy.
Okay, what made you turn
That's
vegan?
I fully turned vegan, actually, because we actually put a lot of thought in what you said and what you've been saying. And so I need, I actually have some questions before I fully turn vegan, and it's part of my lifestyle, so.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
yeah,
Hold on a second. So the first thing you're going to do is read this card,
Yes,
okay?
yes, no worries. So,
Okay, so let me just flip this around for you. Can you read the title out loud first to begin with?
eating animals doesn't save plants, it uses more of them.
Okay, it uses more of them. So when you're reading, remember that you're a teaching assistant. You're going to want to accentuate certain words in the sentence to make sure that people understand it, okay? It's not just you reading to get it over with. It's you
Yes,
teaching it. I want you to imagine you're teaching it to little children, because the average American only has the reading skills of a grade 6 student. That's quite shocking, right? But you have to read and very slowly, okay?
Okay, no worries.
All right, I'm going to turn this around. Okay.
Yes. So, eating animals doesn't save plants. It multiplies plant deaths while adding the rape, the confinement, and the slaughter of animals. If someone genuinely cared about plants or ecosystems, the most consistent choice would be to eat plants. Meat eaters are the main reason so many plants are grown in the first place, and the main reason ecosystems are being destroyed to grow them. If more people were vegan and ate plants directly, we would need far fewer crops overall, not more. This would free up massive amounts of land for rewilding, reduce deforestation / water use, and dramatically cut pollution.
Very good. Did you know all of this, by the way?
In fact, I did not know this. No,
All right. So I want you to take a screenshot of this. Everybody else also, TikTok, we're going to start with you first. Take a screenshot of this so you have all the information. So when you guys become vegan teachers, you will also have all of this information at your fingertips. Keep this in an album on your phone. Call it vegan cards or something like that. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Take a screenshot, TikTok. All right, good job. And over here, also on YouTube, guys, it's your turn now to take a screenshot of this. So when you become vegan and you want to teach people, you'll have this as a reference, okay? It's going to really help you a lot. We already did this one. If you're just joining us, guys, take this one first. Hold on, I'll show you 2 of them, okay? YouTube, take a screenshot of this one. 3, 2, 1. Take a screenshot, YouTube. Good work. And now the other one. Another screenshot, guys. This is card number 2 in that series. 3, 2, 1. Take a screenshot. Excellent work, YouTube. You got this. All right. Very good. All right. So, Seb,
Yes.
Do you have anything else you'd like to teach the
So,
class
yeah,
about?
My two questions I've had to you actually when becoming vegan. So the first one is actually, let's say I've got chickens in my backyard, right? And I actually treat them completely fine. And
One
just
second.
like as pets,
One
you know.
second. Do you have chickens in your backyard right now?
Well, not in my house right now, but in my other house, yeah.
Okay. And what your question is? What? What should you do?
If it's okay to take the eggs and eat them.
Okay. So it's not okay. I want you to read this card right now. Read this out loud.
Don't eat eggs. Okay. Okay.
Read it nice and slowly. You wanted the answer. This is the answer. Pardon me?
I can't see it too well. Can you put it a bit closer to the camera?
I will. I'll put it around, and after that you can take a screenshot as well, okay? So this explains everything about why eating backyard eggs is not okay.
Anything. It's just
Just can you be can you be patient, please? Can you stop talking and be patient?
My apologies.
All right. Thank you.
Don't eat eggs. Reason number 6. Chances are that if you're curious about backyard eggs, your heart is in the right place. However, these eggs are still unethical to eat because the chickens who laid them came from the same cycles of cruelty as those in the egg industry. Using genetically bred hens who have been manipulated to produce more than 300 eggs a year depletes them of vital nutrients. The stress on their reproductive system hurts them and can be fatal. Raising chickens in your backyard. I can't read those words because of the comments. Can you move it up a bit? Chickens in your backyard and stealing their eggs is speciesist. Animals are here for their own reasons, not for us to eat, wear, or steal from them.
All right. Does that answer your question?
Okay, great. And the second question.
One moment,
So
please. One moment, please. I would like you to take a screenshot of this because in case you forget, take a screenshot so you'll have the answer. If your friend asks you or somebody asks you, you can say, "Hold on a second, I got the answer on a card." All right, keep it on your phone in an album.
Yes.
Call the album Vegan Cards. Vegan cards or something like that, okay? You guys over here, this is what was just read. So if anybody ever asks you about backyard eggs, is it okay to eat them? This is what you will answer. This is your response right here. Okay, you wanted to ask me something else?
Yes, exactly. So the other thing was, thing is, currently I'm not vegan, but as I said, I want to become vegan, right? And the problem is between me becoming vegan is, thing is, I really love meat.
And
how do I
what about it?
not do that?
What about, okay, listen to me.
Delicious.
One second, I'm going to answer you, okay? What would you say to somebody who really loves to hit his girlfriend? What would you say?
Well, you should stop hitting your girlfriend.
Right,
Cool.
right. If you're eating meat, you are paying somebody to murder an animal. So what is the answer? You really love meat? Who fucking
Well,
cares? It doesn't matter.
myself.
It doesn't matter. You just don't eat it. You don't buy it. You don't bring it in your shopping cart. You don't buy it in a restaurant. You don't bring it home. You don't hold it in your hand. You don't put it in your mouth. You don't ship the animal out into the toilet. That's it. You already know the answer. You just said, you know that it's wrong. And when you know something is wrong, you end it immediately. Okay? Thank you. All right, let's go to the next person. Thank you guys for being here. Every day's a new day to learn. Hi. Every day's a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me. There we go, guys. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan. No matter what happened yesterday, if you made a mistake, it doesn't matter. Every day you can restart. You can be vegan, guys. You can do it, and it feels so good. Don't be vegetarian. Be vegan. If you haven't yet followed me on my Instagram, this is that Instagram. Please follow me over there, and you will be able to see videos they don't let us show you on TikTok. Subscribe to me on Instagram, thatveganteacher Miss Katie. Kadie. When you get there, go to stories. Beware of fake accounts pretending to be me. It's very sad. You will probably cry. You will cry if you see the different videos that I have reposted. It is absolutely heartbreaking how people treat animals. But it's important that you know. Subscribe here and go to my stories and press like on the videos. It's hard because you don't like what you see, but it's important that you press like, because that generates the algorithm so that other people will see the truth about what happens. Thank you very much. Thank you. We have a $4.99 euros here. Somebody writes, no one cares if you're vegan. Well, you clearly care because you're here. You see, it's working. Everybody's getting their clicks, including you. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan, and look, here you are, saying you don't care, but you do. If you didn't care, you'd be long gone by now. You actually care so much that you paid $4.99 in UK money, £4.99, to come here and tell me that you don't care. Don't you see? Don't you see how you do care? Don't you see how you don't want to keep hurting animals? What else did you write? Okay. Here, that's great, but get off your moral high horse. First of all, vegans don't ride horses, so that's kind of a speciesist statement. It's a speciesist statement what you just wrote, right? We're not on a high horse. Vegans don't get on horses because we don't want to exploit animals. And when your sentiment is that you think that I should stop acting so morally superior, right? Well, there's two ways to look at that. One is, yeah, I am morally superior because 3 times a day I am not hurting animals, and 3 times a day you are. So it's just factually correct that I am more morally superior, because if you were the victim right now, if you were the one and your family, your mom and your dad, your brother, your sister were being eaten, you would absolutely think that I was morally superior for trying to save your lives, right? Another way to look at it is, I'm not morally superior. I'm just doing the basic thing, just the basics. You know, I'm just not stealing. It doesn't make me morally superior to not steal. It doesn't make me morally superior to not pay somebody to stab innocent animals in the throat, to cut their heads off. It's just fucking normal. Okay? All right. Okay, I don't know, here we go. Now you're going to go on about mining in the cobalt. You know, if you don't want to use cobalt, don't use it. Don't use it. Do what you think is right. Do your best. Create your own accounts to speak out, but don't be morally inconsistent. Follow your own advice, okay? Don't eat animals. Don't fuel yourself on their bodies. They did nothing to you, nothing wrong to you. The animals have never even met you. You never met them, but you're giving somebody money out of your pocket to stab them, to cut off their heads. Never go to McDonald's ever again. Do not go to the morgue part of the grocery store. Do not go to the cemetery part of the grocery store. Be kind and be vegan forevermore. Okay? Guys, we are almost finished the class. If you have a last minute question you want to, or super chat you want to put down, you may do that. You have another, we're already past the 60-second mark, okay? So we're already, 60 minutes. So we've already done an hour. Class is officially almost over. Let's just see if anybody else here also has something to say. Maybe I'll take one more person here to come in. We have somebody named Adam. Remember, guys, to eat your cruciferous veggies, okay? Don't forget.
Oh, I had a pork sandwich. I love me.
Yeah, I know. You like to rub yourselves inappropriately. I get it. It's not the place to tell us that, okay? Guys, instead, why don't you go and get some cruciferous vegetables, okay? That's better for you. Go and get some broccoli, some kale, and some cauliflower. You should get cruciferous vegetables inside of you every single day, okay? Stop touching yourselves inappropriately. Go ahead and eat vegetables instead, okay? You guys can do it, right? Don't come in here and tell us that, right? That's for you in private. Whoever your boyfriend is there, you know, you guys do whatever you have to do. We don't want to hear about it. All right, somebody over here, Gabby says that God loves me. That's true. I know. I don't particularly like God very much because God is not helping and I'm doing all the work. But, you know, who knows? Maybe God will wake the fuck up one day and stop hurting innocent animals by creating them to kill each other. But in the meantime, Elmo, thank you very much for the heart. I appreciate you very much. Class is over though, everyone. We are going to take a little break and we will be back to learn some more about different vegan foods. Guys, check these out. Next live stream, we're going to go over these cards. We're going to talk about how soybeans are great. Next live stream, we're going to talk about how to make a vegan smoothie. Next live stream, we're going to talk about eating more kale salad. Right? And we're also going to learn about how you should be eating more beans. All of this in our next class. Make sure you are subscribed. If you're on TikTok, press the notification bell so you don't miss the next live stream. Okay? Thanks, guys. Big hug to everyone for trying it to be as vegan as possible. And I will see you guys probably in a couple of hours, okay? Don't worry, it won't be long. I know, I'll miss you too. Bye.